I am Shaggy Sissy Pants. Forgot to tell you that part if you didn't already know. Today we're talking about skateboards again. Yay! Luckily, the last 2 weekends I've been able to go out and get some time in on my boards. And the story of the day is that I took this hot tub deck. This is a creature, I think it's like 9.2 deck. It's a VX deck. I have the Andy Anderson Nano Cubics 60 millimeter 97A, so it's Dragon formula, but the wheel is offset. And inside, I'm almost positive those are Jamie Foy Bronson 7-ball raws. And so I took those out, and they were just not performing what I thought was going to happen. And I was just like, what the heck is going on? So in my infinite wisdom, I immediately was like, the only thing is that the bearings are screwed up. I better buy new bearings. So I did that. However, I came back home and I was like, you know what? Let me see the tightness of these things. Because I always like my wheels to wiggle back a little bit. I don't like them too tight. I feel like that gives you a good roll. And I found out that all my axle nuts on this deck were super duper tight. So I loosened them, took all of them off, threw on some bone speed cream a little bit, just oiling them up, and it works flippin' awesome. But I already bought the bearings that I had bought. And if you're into skateboarding, I was wondering how many people have ever tried these. I've done a little bit of research, and these oust bearings, if you're into longboarding or like hill bombing on longboards, these are their go-to, is the rumor. So these, now that I oiled them up and loosened the axle nuts, they don't need any bearings. However, I have this one, also a Kimball deck, and this is a 60 millimeter OJ3 Hot Juices. These are probably my favorite wheel out there for cruising. 60 millimeter 70A durometer. And these are, I believe, in just regular 7-ball raws, Bronson Speedco 7-ball raws. No issues with these at all, but if I'm going to spice up one of the boards, I thought this one should be spiced up a little bit. So like I said, these oust bearings are for longboarders. They don't look any different than anything else out there. Both sides are pretty similar. I don't even know how I'm going to put them in there. But they are on Amazon for like, I think, $33 or something like that. They come in different colors. There's a black, purple, or let's say smoky gray instead of black. I know there's a purple, there's a blue, and the number changes from 7 to 5. I don't know the other numbers, but I believe I did a description thing to look up what I was going to use it for, just regular cruising. And the other colors, obviously, they have better intentions of what you're supposed to be doing. But this evening, I am going to be switching out the Bronson Speedco 7 balls for these new oust bearings. I hopefully will get out tonight, maybe not. If not tonight, definitely going out in the morning. And then I'll do another follow-up. I'll also throw some bone speed cream. If you guys ever tried this, leave a like, or leave a comment below. I like the speed cream. I do feel it does a noticeable difference. There's also a container. If you get a Bronson Speedco ceramics, they come in their own container, and it's orange and black top, and it's actually a bearing washing type device, and you can clean your bearings there after they're dry, put the speed cream on them, insert them into the wheels. I notice that there's a noticeable difference when you do so. But with the raws, you don't really have to clean them too much. Like they say, dirt, easy in, easy out. I haven't had any issues. I'm just trying to upgrade to those. Let me know if in the comments what your favorite bearings are for skateboarding. I'm just skating around, cruising around town. Some people are diehard Red fans. Red fans, I shout out to you. Spend $10 more and try some Bronson Speedco G3s. Just try them just once. If you hate them, go back to Reds. But I think it's definitely worth the $10 upgrade. That's what made me start looking into bearings anyway. I had Reds for a really long time, and then I was bored with them, so I tried a whole bunch, and now I'm trying a bunch more. Like I said, first time with this company, but the word on the street is they're pretty dope. I'll keep you in a loop. I enjoyed showing this to you. I hope you enjoyed hearing about it. If you have any thoughts, questions, comments, leave it below. Don't forget to tell your friends, especially your grandma or your aunt that you don't usually talk to. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.